Very good morning students. Myself Maheshwari from CSC department. Today I would like to continue the topic which is nothing but memory management. In that the objectives are continuous memory allocation, segmentation, fragmentation, paging, structure of the page table. So those all are we learn in this section. What is continuous memory allocation? Continuous memory allocation, the name itself, it can be allocated as continually to the memory of physical address and logical address. In this main memory must support both operating system and user process, and it is limited resources must allocated efficiently. The continuous allocation is early method. The main memory usually into two partitions, that is low memory and high memory. In this low memory having interrupt vector and high memory having user process. Each process contained in single continuous section of the memory. This is all about continuous allocation. The continuous allocation, it is reallocation registers also and used as the user process for each other, and from changing the operating system code and data by using of two factors, that is base register and limit register. Base register means it contains the value of smallest physical address, and limit register contains the range of the logical address, and each logical address must be less than the limit register. In this memory management unit, it maps logical address dynamically, can then allow the actions such as kernel code, and it bring transistent and kernel changing size. See this picture, it is the hardware support of relocation in limited register. See here it has CPU and memory. So the data will be transferred to CPU to memory by using of logical address and physical address. So here the CPU will be transmit the data, the processor will be transmit the data logical address. If the condition will be checked, the limit register is less than or not. So whatever the limit register is there, the range will be calculated, the must be condition is here, that is the limit register. So if it is less than, then it will be moved to physical address. If it is not less than, then the address is error, it is trapped. Okay, so the limit address is less than the range, and the relocation register will be added to physical address. Then the physical address will be transmitted data from memory. Multiple partition allocation. Multiple partition allocation means it is the degree of multi-programming limited by the number of partitions, and it have the variable partitions. Those variable partitions are size for efficiency, the size to give process needs, and whole. It is the block of variable memory. The holes of various size are stretched throughout memory. Okay. When a process arrives, it is allocated memory from a hole large enough to accommodate it. The process existing frees its partitions, adjacent free partition and combined free partitions. The operating system maintained information about allocated partitions, free partitions. So here the allocated partitions means whatever the process is allocated to the operating system, that is allocated process, and free partitions means the empty frame we can call as the free partition whole. See this picture here, those all are allocated. Process 5, process 6, process 2, all are allocated, and this is the free partition, so there is a empty. there is no any allocated partition. Okay, so that is the free partition that we can call as the hole. Dynamic storage allocation problem. How to satisfy request for size n from list to free holes. So those are characterized as 3. This is the problem of, we can solve the dynamic storage allocation problem by using of these characteristics, that is first fit, best fit and worst fit. First fit means to allocate the first hole that is big enough, and best fit means to allocate the smallest hole that is big enough, and must such entire list unless ordered by the size. The procedure, it produces the smallest leftover hole. And worst fit means it allocates the largest hole, must also such entire list, and it produces the largest leftover hole. The first fit and best fit better than the worst fit. It is in term of speed and storage and utilization, we can calculate as the first fit and best fit is better than the worst fit. And fragmentation. So fragmentation means the total memory space is fragmented by using of external fragmentation and internal fragmentation. External fragmentation means the total memory space exists to specify a request, but it is not continuous. It is external fragmentation. And internal fragmentation means it allocates memory may be slightly larger than requested memory. The size difference is memory internal to a partition but not being used. The first fit analysis reveals that given n block allocated, that is 0.5 n blocks lost to fragmentation, that is 1/3 may be unusable of 50% rule. The fragmentation reduces external fragmentation by compaction. The shuffle memory consists to place all free memory together in one large block, and it is the possible only if it is relocated in dynamic and done at execution time. It have the input output problem. So the job is memory while it is involved in input output, and do input output only into operating system buffer. So let we consider the fragmentation problems by using of storage. Segmentation. The memory management, it will be used user view of segmentation. The segmentation, which is nothing but partitions are divided, we can call as a segmentation. Let we explain a simple problem is calculation of segments are the segment of logical units such as main problem, procedure, function, method, object, local variables, global variables, common block, stack, symbol table and arrays. This is the logical view of segmentation. See here, the user space, it will be placed as randomly, and in this physical memory space it will be placed at the frames based on the segmentation where it will be placed. And the segmentation architecture, it consists of two tuples, that is segmentation number, offset. The segmentation table maps two-dimensional physical address. Each table entry has base and limit. The base consists the start physical address where the segment reside in memory, and the limit specifies the length of the segment. In this segment table base register, the points to segment table location in memory, and the segment table length register is indicates the number of the segments used by the program. The segment number is S. It is legally if S is less than STLR, segment table length register. S is must be less than STLR. The segmentation architecture is provided the protection with each entry in segment table associated with validation bit, that is 0, it is illegal segment. Read, write, execute privileges. The protection bit associated with segments code sharing occur at the segment level. Since the segment vary in length, memory allocation is dynamic storage allocation problem. A segment example, let we explain the further slide. This is the segmentation hardware series picture having the CPU and physical memory. The segmentation have segmentation number and offset. Segmentation number is we can calculate as defined as S. The offset we always defined as D. So here the length limit will be checked here. So whatever the S having the limit and base in segment table, that will be checked here. If it is less than, then it will be moved to physical address. If it is not less than, then the addressing is error and it is trapped. Okay, so see here, if it is S and it will be added to the segment table, then it will be moved to physical address. This is the segment hardware. And paging, which is nothing but physical address space of process, can be non-continuous process, is allocated physical memory whenever the latter is available, and it avoids external fragmentation, and it divides a problem of varying size memory checks, and it is divided physical memory into fixed size blocks called frames, and having the size is power of 2 between 512 bytes to 16 M bytes. It divide logical memory into blocks of same size called pages, and it keep track of all free frames. To run a program of size n pages needed to find n free frames and loaded program, and it set up a page table to translate logical to physical address. Backing storage likewise split into pages still have internal fragmentation. Address transition scheme. In this address transition scheme, it is generated by CPU. It is divided into two characteristics, that is page number and page offset. The page number we can define as P and page offset we can define as D. In this page number, it is used as an index into page table which contain the base address of each page in physical memory, and page offset D is it combined with the base address to define the physical memory address that is sent into the memory unit. See here, it will be divided into two partitions, that is page number and page offset. Page number is defined as T, page offset is defined as T, and page number having the formula of m minus n, page offset having the formula of n. For give logical address space 2 power m and the page size is 2 power n. This is the paging hardware table. See here, the CPU and physical memory is there. In this CPU having the logical address, this logical address is P and D. P defines page table, page number, D defines page offset. Okay, so here the page table is this. In this page table, P having the page number having of data is F. For its example, we can assume that F will be translated to the physical address and data offset. So then it will be moved to physical address to physical memory. This is the paging hardware. Paging model of logical and physical memory. Dear student, clearly observe this program, this page. Here the logical memory having page 0, page 1, page 2 and page 3. Here there are 4 pages, that is page 0, page 1, page 2, page 3. And the page table having this is frame numbers, that is 1, 4, 3, 7. These are the frame numbers, and page numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3. So as usually in logical memory. Okay, how we map it will be mapped in physical address. Clearly observed. The frames are numbers are 0 to 7, that is 8 bits will be taken. Okay, so in this page 0, 1 having the frame number of page 0, so 1 will be filled with page 0, and 4 will be filled with page 1. Okay, and 3 will be filled with page 2. 7 will be filled with page 3. Okay, all of you understand? See this picture, clearly you can understand. And paging example. See this paging example. See this paging example. In this 0 to 16 bits logical memory will be taken. So 0 to 16 bits means 0 to 15 will be taken. Each one will be divided into 4 segmentation, that is 0 to 3, 4 to 7, 8 to 9, 11, 11 to 15. Clearly observed. 0 to 3, 4 to 7, 8 to 11, 12 to 15. So segmentation 1, 2, 3 and 4. The pages are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. See here the page table. Sorry, spaces are, we can assume 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So here the page table having the data. This is the page number 0, 1, 2, 3 and the frame numbers are 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. How it will be mapped in physical memory. See here. It will be divided into 4 segments, that is 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. 4 will be added to, because all are divided into segmented as 4. See here. In 0 having the page 0 having the frame number of 5. So how many are having the each frame is 4. 5 into 4 equal to 20. So in this 20 map with the page 0, that is A, B, C, D. Okay, and page 1 having 6 into 4, 6 4s are 24. So remaining E, F, G, H is mapped in 4. Okay, next page 2 is in frame 1. So 1 into 4 equal to 4. The 4 will be filled with 4 will be filled with I, J, K, L. Okay, and the page 3 having the frame 2. 2 into 4. 4s are 8. So the 8th frame will be filled with M, N, O, P. Okay. So the paging is calculating the internal fragmentation, that is page number, page size, process size. The page number is 35 pages. The internal fragmentation of is M minus N, that is page size minus process size, that equal to 962 bytes. The worst case fragmentation is 1 frame minus 1 byte. On average, fragmentation equal to 1 by 2 fragmentation size. Small frame size desirable, but each page table entry takes memory to track. Page size growing over time, and the Solaris support to the page sizes, that is 8 KB and 4 MB. The process, view and physical memory now very different. By implementation, process can only access its own memory. Here we can learn in free frames. See this picture, it is before allocation or after allocation. So here are page 0 to page 1 are 2, 3 or 4 pages are in new process, and it will be allocated in the physical memory. Okay, see here, these page 0, 1, 2, 3 are allocated in physical memory. The new process are ready, that is 14, 13, 18, 20. Okay, is in page 0, 1, 2, 3. 13 having the page 1, 14 having the page 0, and 18 having page 2, 20 having page 3. See here, this is the page table, this is the new page table. So before and after allocation and free frame list is like this. Implementation of page table. In this page table is kept in main memory, and it is base register and length register. The points to be in page table is base register. The size of the page table is in length register. The scheme every data instructed access require two memory accesses, one for page table and another for data instruction. The two memory access problem can be solved by use of special fast lookup hardware, that is cache called associative memory, or translate look aside buffers, Some translate look aside buffer stores in address space identifiers, that is ASIDs, in each TLB entry, uniquely identify each process to provide address space and protection for the process. Otherwise, need to flush every context switching. The TLB is typically small, within the range of 64 to 102 for entries. On a TLB miss, the value is loaded into TLB for faster access next time. The replacement policies must be considered. Some entries can be wired down for permanent fact access. Associative memory, which is nothing but parallel search. In this parallel search, it will be parallelly searched by using of pages and frames. The address translation is in P, D. If P is associated to register, get frame out. Otherwise, get frame from page table in memory. Paging hardware with TLB. See here, this is the CPU and this is the physical memory. It will be logical address will be converted into physical address. In this logical address, it having P and D. P means page table, D means offset. In this page table, it having the translate look buffer register. In this, it having the page number and frame number. If it is available, then it is hit, then the frame will be defined. If it is not available, so the page table having the data of F, so it will be moved to physical address, and data of D offset will be considered, so the physical address will be changes to physical memory by using of paging hardware with TLB. And memory protection. In this memory protection, it is implemented by associated with protection bit with each frames to indicate if read only or read write access is allowed. Can also add more bits to indicate page execute only and so on. It have the two bits, that is valid bit and invalid bit. If the data having init, that is valid. If data is not is there, then it is invalid bit. So if valid bit, it indicates that associated pages into the process logical address space, and thus it is legal page. And invalid means it indicates that the page is not the process logical address space. So, or use the page table length register, that is PTLR. Any violations result is trapped to the kernel. See this picture, how valid and invalid bits is in page table will be occurred. See this picture, they have the page numbers of page 0 to page 5. That means it having the pages having 6 pages, and frames are in the page table having 0 to 7. It means 8 bits will be taken. The frame numbers means if the frame having in page, then it will be have number. If the frame is not in the page, then it is invalid. Okay, so here the frame numbers will be defined. 0 is 2, 1 is 3, 2 for 4, 3 is 7, 4 for 8, 5 for 9, 6 for 0, 7 for 0. Let we assume. So this is the frame numbers. Okay, So what I said, the page number is available, then V is valid. So it represented as capital V. If it is not in frame number in page table, then it is invalid bit. So it will be represented in capital I. So 2 means the data in frame number is valid, 3 is valid, 4 is valid, 7 is valid, data is in page table, 8 is valid, 9 is valid. In this 0 and 1 means 0, 6 is 0, 7 is 0. So there is no data. Then it is invalid. It represented as I. How it will be mapped in the physical memory in page table. See here 0 to 9 or n number of pages will be taken here. The 2 is in 0 page. 3 is in, check here the frame numbers. 3 is in page 1, 4 is in page 2, 7 is in page 3, 8 is in page 4, 9 is in page 5. So the 9 having the page 5. See this picture. So that will be mapped like this. Shared pages. So this is the paging concept. In this shared pages, it having the shared code, one copy of read only, and it code shared among the process, that is text editors, compilers, Windows systems. Similarly to multiply threads sharing to same process space, and also useful to inter-process communication if sharing of read and write pages is allowed, and it is private code and data. Each process keeps a separate copy of the code and data. The pages of private code and data can appear anywhere in logical address space. Dear students, in this shared pages we discussed in next class. For this class we discuss only continuous allocation memory, segmentation, fragmentation, paging. In this paging of shared pages, inverted pages, all are discussed in next class. Hope you students, all of you understand. Thank you.